got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not into...
Tonight.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 127 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They give it this time to Hillman up the gut. And he's got room. And now the rookie's free. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Tua.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes
finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
The numbers for Addison in last week's ball game:
6 catches, 88 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here, because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
This is caught by Addison.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Moore, the man in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Elijah Moore.
And he gets this one down to the 24. He got 29 yards that time. In motion left here, Marshall.
Two are going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
A run straight ahead with Achane. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Dolphins coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
And partner, to me, this is a team that no matter what the matchup, they're up for the fight. They are really suited for the postseason the way they're playing right now. And I would not want to face them come playoff time.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ali. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, They seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Looking for Toney on the out route, and he's got him.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Mahomes to throw once more.
That's complete to Toney.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He gets it to Addison.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Open man right side is Toney.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Graham displaying the strength and a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And the half will begin with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out.
Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2. To his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd down, Hillman. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now 3rd down and 7. Moore, the motion man right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Hillman. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. Ali. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami.
On 1st down, back to Achane. Brought down at the 20.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ali, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2nd down and 6 now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and 6. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So Tua and the Dolphins down 13-7, 33 seconds to go. Now they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Tua. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now Tua. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final try for Tagovailoa.
That one deep for Marshall.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final